Hey, deserving listeners, it's time to continue watching 90 Day Fiancé. Let's watch the show.
You know, coronavirus hit, so I just sent her a text. I'm like, you good? You straight?
What are you thinking? You don't do that.
She won't let it go. Like,
I'm sure. There's some people you just can't check on. God.
Dude, what are you thinking? Okay, so this is good. His friend is, we often talk about triangulation, how you can be functional and dysfunctional. And a functional possibility here is that the friend is like, whoa, you did what? No wonder she's so upset at you. No wonder you're having a hard time with her. You did what to her? Dude, you got a lot of apologizing to do. It makes sense. You know, maybe this will help Tariq to understand, oh, really? Maybe I did mess up more than I was thinking I did. And that will motivate him to apologize sufficiently so that Hazel can build trust in him again.
If I found out that my wife, prior to our wedding, reached out to one of her exes, it was pretty easy. There wouldn't be a ring. You're not talking to Minnie anymore, right? Like at all?
Not exactly.
Yikes. So, just as I thought, and I'm glad, I'm always glad when there's these outside conversations with a producer or a friend, and the friend's asking a really great question here. I'm just like, so you're not talking with her. And Tariq, to his credit, is being honest, and I think all of us suspected this. Not exactly. I am kind of communicating with her. And now I hope the friend's really going to let him have it and say, like, dude, this is on you. This is not on Hazel. This is on you, buddy.
No.
It took you long enough. Minnie's going to be the end of you guys, bro. Like, if she's still in your life...
She's not. She's not. But
she's still on your phone, though. That number is still in your phone for some kind of reason.
I should delete it? Like...
Yeah, you should delete it.
Yeah. So, and again, I've been saying from the beginning, there's nothing wrong with Tariq still having feelings for Minty. But what do we do with those feelings? Do we entertain them? Do we let them sneak out in a way that will hurt our current partner? So I think that there's some reasonableness, I think, to some of what Tariq is doing. And I think he is at a crossroads. His friend, I think, is helping him. And I trust that Tariq will make a healthy choice for him. I think that he is listening to his friend and he's taking it in. So that's a good sign.
Right. Right. You're right. You're right. All right. I'm going to do that. That if the process of finding a girlfriend can send the whole entire relationship into a spiral, that doesn't bode well for what it would look like in the future.
Well, yes and no. It depends on your non-monogamy goals in life. If you're determined to have non-monogamy as a part of your life, which is fine, there's certainly a lot of people who say, look, it's a deal breaker for me. I have to be with someone who can handle me having a non-monogamous life. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's not guaranteed, for sure. And a lot of couples will go through a lot of jealousy and a lot of conversations. I can see a road ahead of for these two individuals, for Tarik and Hazel, where hopefully they go to therapy with a non-monogamous friendly therapist. But even if they didn't, I could see them kind of muddling their way through non-monogamy, where they date another person and there's some jealousy there, there's some talks, and hopefully Tarik and Hazel can talk about, hopefully Tariq's friend will be around to help out. And, you know, maybe there's some hurt feelings, and it's common. As a therapist, I would work with and still do work with non-monogamous couples, and it's not like jealousy isn't a thing. It is a thing. It can be a thing, but it has to be balanced out and it has to be discussed. There's a lot of communication. There's a lot of trust building. There's a lot of vulnerability. There's a lot of love and warmth to make up for it, so that everyone can have their needs met. So I can see a world where this will work for him. But what I hope that he takes away, Tariq, from this is, I got to go home. I have to apologize to Hazel. I now see that I'm gonna delete the phone number. I'm gonna show it to Hazel. Look, I'm cutting off from her. No more from her. But probably more needs to be done there. More apologies, more love, more reassurance to Hazel, aside from just that gesture. So let's see what he does.
I don't want to marry somebody who doesn't trust me. Because in a marriage, Trust is the lifeblood. If you don't have that, you don't have a relationship.
100% agree, Tariq. And when you threaten that trust, then your relationship suffers. To just say, I need you to trust me, Hazel, without you being trustworthy isn't fair to ask. All right, well, that does it for that episode of Psychology in Seattle. Everyone out there, please take care of yourself and take care of others because we all deserve it. We really, really do.